يا أيها الذين آمنوا قاتلوا الذين يلونكم من الكفار وليجدوا فيكم غليظة واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين. O you who believe, fight those adjacent to you of the disbelievers and let them find you in harshness, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the righteous. Alhamdulillah, today's lecture is the continuation of the second letter and the significance of Muharram to the Naqshbandi spiritual path. Ibn Sa'ad's second letter to Ibn Ziyad, Umar bin Sa'ad wrote a second letter to Ibn Ziyad saying, indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put out the fire of war, united the people in one opinion, and set right the affairs of the community. Al-Hussein radiallahu ta'ala anhu has given me a promise that he will return to the place which he came from, and he will go to one of the border outposts and become like any other of the Muslims, with the same with the same rights and duties as them. And he will go to Yazid, the commander of the faithful, and offer him his hand and see if the difference between them can be reconciled. In this offer, you will be pleased, and there is good for the Ummah. When Ubaydullah bin Ziyad read the letter, he said, this is the letter of a man who is sincere to his governor and anxious for his community. Yes, I accept that. Shamir bin the Al-Jawshan stood up and said, are you going to accept this from him, Al-Hussein, when he has encamped on your land nearby? By Allah, if he leaves your city without putting his hand on yours, then he will gain more strength and might, and you will become weaker and helpless in your position. Do not give him this opportunity, for that is a mark of weakness. Rather, let him submit to your authority, he and his companions. Then if you punish them, you will be the person most appropriate to do so. And if you forgive them, then you have the right to do so. By Allah, I have heard that Al-Hussein and Umar bin Sa'ad have been sitting between the two armies, engaged in conversation the whole night. Ibn Ziyad said, your opinion is excellent. Your view is the correct view. The significance of Muharram to the Naqshbandi path, to the Naqshbandi spiritual path. Muharram is also a month of great importance to the Naqshbandi silsila. Our master and the Imam of Tariqah, master of Naqshbandi Sufi path, Hazrat Shah Bahauddin Naqshbandi Qaddasallahu Sirra, was born on the 14th of Muharram. It is thus important that and most desired that his followers congregate on the eve of this holy day for Khatam and Dhikr. They gather and read the Mawlud al-Nabi, praises on the Prophet ﷺ, in dedication to Maulana Shah Naqshband, and read excerpts from his saintly life. It is a tradition and practice of Sultan al-Awliya Shaykh Abdullah al-Daghistani Qaddasallahu Sirra to make Qurban, to make sacrifice 2 sheep on the day of Ashura and distribute the meat to the poor and needy. He also did this on the birthday of Shah Naqshband. Fasting in Muharram. It is recommended to fast as many days as possible in the holy month of Muharram, as mentioned below in a hadith of Prophet ﷺ, especially fast the following holy days. On the 1st of Muharram, the Islamic New Year, the 9th of Muharram, the 9th proceeding of Ashura, 10th of Muharram, Yawm al-Ashura. On the 14th of Muharram, the birthday of Shah Bahauddin Naqshband. 3 days in a row, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, preferably on the first 10 days of Muharram. First 10 days of Muharram and the last day of Muharram. Hadith regarding fasting in Muharram and Ashura. The best of fast besides the month of Ramadan is the fast during Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's month of Muharram, and the best of salats besides the Fard Salah is the Tahajjud Salah, which is performed after midnight. Narrated from Ibn al-Abbas that the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever fasts the last day of Dhul Hijjah and the first day of Muharram, he completes a whole year's worth of fasting in that previous year, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives him penance for 50 years. Narrated from Hazrat Anas radiallahu ta'ala that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, whoever fasts the first day of Muharram, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive his preceding sins, and whoever fasts 3 days of Muharram, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will write for him worship and prayers for 900 years. Narrated from Aisha al-Mu'mineen, mother of the believers, that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, whoever fasts the first 10 days up till Ashura, he will inherit the paradise, he will inherit Jannat al-Firdaus. In another hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, distinguish yourself from others by fasting either the day before Ashura or the day after it as well. Some scholars especially recommended to fast the day before Ashura, on the 9th of Muharram. Fasting of Ashura is sunnah mu'akkada, that which is highly desired. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever fasts on the day of Ashura, the 10th of Muharram, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will write for him 1,000 wishes and 1,000 years of age, and will grant him the reward of 1,000 martyrs, and will write for him the reward of Ismail alayhi salam, and writes for him 70 palaces in paradise, and makes his flesh forbidden from the hellfire. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever fasts on the day of Ashura, he will be granted the reward of 1,000 angels